Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. We are live. Wait, I think we are. Hold on.
Do you think?
Wait a minute. Hold on.
What?
What? Okay.
Overwatch 2 free-to-play grind and battle system pass has player wanting loot boxes back. No, I'm okay. I like it like this. No more loot boxes.
It's always something dumb. Okay. Oh, you know what? I forgot to change the latency, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Okay. All right. Everyone, welcome to a Blerd Talk episode 43. We're just going in a row. Woo woo. Raise the roof. Y'all see what I just did just there? Nobody raised the roof since 2004, but I just did it. So, yes, episode 43. I'm going to let, because we're a gentleman here, I'm going to let my guest introduce herself. So, Shar, take it away.
Hello, everybody. My name is Charmaine. Watched Blerd Paradox, and he asked me to be on tonight. So, hey, nice to be here.
And for those of you who, it's like, Shar looks familiar. Yes, Shar was in our famous MagFest video. We was in the MagFest video, one of our highest rated videos. Me and Shar was at the Gaylord trying to get early access, waiting for like till midnight with Shar to get those.
We were like just out here chilling, waiting, and trying to get our
like we were waiting down in the Gaylord, and at the time the sports bar is closed now. I was like, Shar, they normally open. I got the text. The text came through on Twitter, was like, hey, we're opening up, and me and Shar ran to the line, and then we started shooting video in the line. So that famous sequence where we're standing in line, that was literally us. Shar was holding the place, and I was going through with the camera. So one of our biggest videos, and Shar was in there. So hoorah! Jason, go ahead.
It's just Jay, the Reaper. He's here today.
The Reaper's here today.
Oh no.
I'm here to chew bubble gum and fuck shit up. All right, so we're gonna jump right in it because, and see, God, y'all see what I did? I said we're gonna jump right in. Did you see what I did with my hands just now? So, but first I got to get some things off my chest. Okay, one, this is October, and we have not discussed any horror movies. Well, I'm gonna start you off right now. Do not watch Hellraiser. There's a new Hellraiser that's on Hulu. It is trash. I'm talking about, if there's a dumpster fire, it's the cologne that my man was wearing from Anchorman inside the dumpster fire. What was it called? Panther? Like, it was trash. It was
70% of the time.
70% of the time, it works every time. So it's literally Panther inside a dumpster fire. It was terrible. Jabril, what it do, baby? It was terrible. I'm talking about, the storyline was dumb. I thought they was taking it a direction from the comic book, but that did not happen. It wasn't gruesome like the old Hellraiser was, but it was literally
let that go.
Yeah, exactly.
It ain't never gonna be nothing like that.
It was not put together good. I did not like it. I wanted to watch the new Jeepers Creepers, but my boy has also told me that is hot garbage too. But
of course,
I feel like I gotta watch it because it's Jeepers Creepers. So until I get the Jeepers Creepers, but I will tell y'all that next week, and Shar, you could join us for next week. So you have a homework assignment too. We're gonna go through our top 5 horror movies. Okay, it's Halloween. We got to give you something. That's what we do here. So we're gonna give you our top 5 horror movies. I feel like that's good. We can work with that. I'm talking about it has to scare you. I was gonna say shitless, but I forgot we don't have kids watching this, so I can say that because it gotta scare you shitless. So with that being said, I mean, if you have time and you want to waste an hour of your life, if you're not, by all means, watch Hellraiser, but do not come back here and say, I told you it was good, because it was bad. So, Jabril said right, it just wasn't hitting. So, with that being said, we're going to hop into our main topic today, because according to Google Analytics, a lot of y'all don't watch past 40 minutes. So we got to jump into it ASAP. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, by the way. We're here to talk about She-Hulk. Now, She-Hulk is over. So if you have not seen it, this will be spoilers. So it was 9 episodes. I'm going to let a person go on this podcast because they've been holding in their feelings since last Thursday. And I know it is literally tearing them up inside. So
I wouldn't say all that.
My man couldn't even focus on his Korean barbecue because he was so hype about talking about She-Hulk. Your man couldn't even focus on the Korean barbecue. But Jay, take it away, my man.
This should be good.
This should be very good. Oh.
I'm going to be fair.
Okay.
I'm going to be fair. I've always been fair, but I'm going to be fair in the sense of I'm going to give you my review because we haven't spoken about the last 3 episodes. Josh didn't see the marriage episode. We have. So the episode where her friend got married and she fought
okay. Yep.
So the 7th episode 7, the next episode after that was when her car broke down at Abomination's house and she did the whole retreat in the therapy session. The episode was horrible garbage up until the therapy session. Now, here I was finally grinning at an episode of She-Hulk because the therapy session was actually decent.
It was.
It was decent.
Can I make a one note? The black dude was funny as hell. Him and the porcupine dude were hilarious. They were when he was like, and I bet you she is fine and tasty. He was like, well, wait a minute. Somebody say me. He was like, that dude was hilarious. That dude was funny. that dude was fake.
That was cool. Shocked that I was okay. Out of a 5, the episode was a 1, but that's the most positive given anything on the show thus far.
Okay, understandable.
Then we get to the infamous Daredevil episode. And I kind of hated this episode.
Hated it?
But I hated the episode, but I'm not liking Daredevil's slightly new direction. Nice little character guy, almost Carlton Banks like. MCU, Disney, hey, can y'all do me a favor? One real quick. It's okay not to CGI. Daredevil doesn't have powers. So you could have got a stump double to do all the gymnastics that he was doing in the show. But I digress. You wanted to make him look like he could fit with other superheroes. So when you put him in the film, he going to look like Spider-Man. And the man don't even have to do all that. But I digress. I ain't going to do that. I ain't going to do that to Daredevil. I ain't going to do that. I ain't going to do that. All right, let's not. All right, so. Oh, okay. I saw some people care that Matt Murdock had sex with She-Hulk due to his religion.
He's just trying to get some cheeks.
I mean,
did he not? See, the Netflix version is dead, but didn't he get at Homegirl?
He got cheeks in the show too. Exactly.
And it wasn't Elektra, right? It wasn't. He was naked with Elektra, but he didn't do anything with Elektra. But he did it with the other girl that's with Foggy, right?
I'm pretty sure he got some cheeks, right? Oh wait, because let me guess, because he's Catholic and The whole
Correct. The whole right.
You
right.
show me one Catholic who's not having sex right now, I'll show you a liar. I'll show you a damn liar. Oh my God. Okay.
But that criticism, I'll take that as a welcome to Disney criticism from Matt Murdock and Daredevil. The suit was horrible, by the way. The suit was horrible.
Terrible. Absolutely.
It was horrible.
Absolutely.
It was horrible.
Absolutely. If it had been like probably the full blown yellow, I would have been good with it. But I feel like if you was going to go ahead, and don't get me wrong, I know what the old costume looked like, but I feel like it was way too much. If you had just did the yellow and maybe made the little bit D, I would have been fine with that. Okay, I would have been fine with that. Okay.
He looked like a Washington Commander Power Ranger. Like literally, he was a Power Ranger with the Washington Commander colors all in one. It was borderline Power Ranger-esque.
The yellow and the red.
Yeah. For real. And it wasn't even, it was like deep red too, like literally almost burgundy. So
right, exactly. It was though. It wasn't even like a deep red. It was like, bro, you're absolutely right. Okay. Okay.
The end of that episode, talk about great writing, Josh. Her date at the wedding, he's a bad guy.
Oh my God! Nobody saw it coming. Oh, yes, absolutely. Mind blown. Who would have known? Who would have known?
My gosh. Oh, I forgot, and I kind of jumped early with that one. So, she became. She was nominated for Lawyer of the Year, right? Was this the same episode?
Yeah,
right?
Was that the same episode? Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. It was the same because after she helped with Daredevil, was it the same episode?
Yeah, I think it was.
Because the finality opened up with, and I'll get to that in a moment. So, before that part, of course, she Lawyer of the Year. She's only done 2 cases as far as we've seen on the shows that the 8 episodes they presented up until this point. She only did 2 cases, technically 3, but she was actually being, on the wrong side of that case. So she did 2 cases. She's up for Lawyer of the Year, and then it turns out that 8 other women are up for Lawyer of the Year. And the other co-star character, who I'm assuming is supposed to be like a role character, like how Friends is with Chandler and Phoebe. So I'm assuming she was supposed to be that. And she had a half an episode where she was a lawyer, and it looked like they were almost becoming friends.
Yes.
And then the second episode with the dude that could always live.
Right.
Okay. So 2 episodes of building her character to where she's Lawyer of the Year. We only seen her do about 2-3 cases, and then now She-Hulk is also Lawyer of the Year, and we definitely know she only did about 2 cases, but that's okay. So I skipped over the part. That's when they hacked the screen. She went crazy. Blah blah blah. Whoop de whoop. Show the finale. Now I'm gonna be honest. When it opened up with the OG She-Hulk Sci-Fi Channel intro, I was like,
yes,
will this be the episode that finally will make me go, you know what? Even though the rest of it sucked, this one's going to end pretty well.
That was dope. I mean, they did the whole shabam, even at the end. And so, for all you youngins who don't know, the old Hulk that was on Sci-Fi Channel where I saw it back in the day was strictly that with my man Lou, and at the end they spit. Hey, that joint was hard body.
I was like, okay, you wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
Yeah. I was like, yes, this is great. Yes.
I'm like, okay, and for all you people out there that saw that intro Hulk and y'all thought that was still the original She-Hulk actress, stop it. Okay, that was a man. That was easy. That was a total dude in the intro She-Hulk part.
Yeah.
Fast forward. By far, the worst episode might be I've ever seen. It was booty. Like, it was a slap in the face to me as a person who is a fan of anything superhero related, of anything period. You break the, as usual, the jokes aren't funny. You break the 4th wall. The little midget geek whole time is the bad guy. Okay. Totally stepped on the episode before her raging and wilding out as the Hulk. So totally stepped on. That meant nothing. That meant nothing. It quickly didn't mean anything. But she breaks the 4th wall, goes through my Disney Plus app to the set of real life.
But hold on.
To go.
That was great though. Even when she signing the thing and the dude hit the button, she like, well, what was the point of signing the damn thing? If you going, come on, Jay, give me just a little bit. Come on, bro. No, okay.
Then goes and finds the Kevin bot with a whole lot of rambling, a whole lot of we'll probably do another season, a whole lot of we're teasing other movies.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm breaking the fourth wall. All of that.
She did ask for X-Men.
Who hasn't been asking for X-Men, bro? You see my point? You walking kind of into my you kind of walking into my point. Bruh, this stuff is 2+2, basic writing, easy money. Like, we knew who the villain was. Even at the retreat was entertaining, and it was supposedly had character building for her, but what was it? In school, I was the nerd, but as She-Hulk, I'm cool. You didn't have to tell me that, and I knew that was a conflict within you the whole damn show.
The whole time, right. Well, even the episode with the guy who walks out after they have sex, that you kind of get it right then and there. You know, right then and there.
And then when she changes her ending because she doesn't want it to be a typical MCU show, in which, trust me, y'all, I get the idea of liking it. Like, I like the idea of what they were trying to do, but the execution of it is horrible. Because when she fixes the show and she comes back to her world from the fourth wall, the midget guy's already locked up with no reason or bridge line to it. It's just, I told Kevin to do it. And Abomination is locked up because I told Kevin to do it. And Daredevil magically appears from the sky because I told Kevin to do it.
We can get a little.
There was no like follow-up like scene. There was no bridge to it. It was just, I'm talking to Kevin and now I'm back and everybody's going to jail. And then I brought this up again, bro. I brought this up with the Daredevil suit, and they did it again. You introduced Scar out of nowhere. I bet any person who know the real would probably just like,
wow.
Okay, I get it, but
right. Why?
But
right.
But why?
Right.
Why? What was this for? What does this do? Oh, we about to get a Planet Hulk movie. I thought we got that on Thor Jam.
Yep.
It was just like for what? And I thought the show, according to most people, were saying that this is not your typical MCU show for MCU fans. This is to gather more of a general audience. So I ask you, how does the general audience know who Scar is?
Sure.
I didn't know who that.
I was just about to ask you. Did you know that Hulk had a son? I was just about to ask you that.
Okay, so I'm a Marvel fan that never read comics.
Okay.
Like, I
acceptable
comics from other people or things I see on YouTube. So I knew that in some universe, in some storyline, that Hulk has a son.
Okay.
So with this, like, when he walked up, he was like, "Hey, I have someone to introduce. Here is my son." And I'm like, well, how did that link up?
Got a good point. Absolutely.
Another movie, another show to be made in the future sometime, some way.
Yeah, all Marvel are go see regardless.
I definitely think that Hulk scene was just like the Captain Marvel scene. It was just like, quick, let's hurry up and introduce this. Like, and I hate how they introduced it, and it was like, yeah, that's it, done. That's it. Here he is. So you know he's here. Now, we're probably going to get a movie or something about him later on down the road. You know what I'm saying? But that's exactly, because I do know you and I, Shar, have had this conversation that you really, you know, you may come across a comic book every now and then, but you don't read it. So it's good to know your standpoint on the thing. So, Jay, you got any more or?
A little bit.
Okay, go ahead, continue.
Super final thoughts. The build up to that moment is the point. There was no impact because there was no build up. You just threw it in there. It was like I almost missed it. Your show sucked so bad, I almost missed it.
Yeah, if you would have blinked, you would have missed it, and that's true. That's true.
That's the point.
That's true.
All in all, with She-Hulk, man, they are lucky that they are on a streaming service. They are lucky that TV deals and rights aren't involved. They almost sort of kind of confirmed the season 2. I will not be there to watch it.
Damn.
Um,
Yikes.
It's just I appreciate you know me, bro. Like, you want to talk about somebody that loves stuff that's left field. Like, you can't find nobody as left field as your boy. But this not it. It just wasn't funny. It just wasn't entertaining. It all in all it did. Why?
So in your conclusion, out of the shows that we have seen from MCU, where are you placing She-Hulk?
By far the worst.
Worse than Miss Marvel? Did you see Miss Marvel?
No, but I'm sure it's worse than that. I don't think Miss Marvel. I know what I saw. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about me personally. I can't speak for everybody else. Of course, I'm not trying to. But I know what I saw. I've seen show, and I'll use the masses, since the masses like being group thought. I'll use your group thought against you. All the shows you group thinkers use to compare She-Hulk to, I've seen those. You're saying it's just like it, but I don't hear y'all saying it's better. Because it's not. It is horrible. It's cliche. It didn't mean anything. There was no like, oh, it's meant to be about nothing. Well, here's the difference between a show like Seinfeld and She-Hulk. Seinfeld, the characters are fully developed. We're just seeing how they are as people. Nobody know who the fuck She-Hulk is for real, man. And y'all spent the entire show not really telling everybody who about her is.
You know what? I never thought about that. Agreed. You really didn't. You just showed what happened to her, how she became She-Hulk, but we never got the full-blown Jen Walters. You're absolutely correct. I agree with that.
There's nothing wrong with shows about nothing, but it's how you weaponize the nothing. And they did not capitalize. Like, even if you like it, you can't even sit and look and say, well, where does she fit in the grand scheme of the MCU? And all you can say is, it's just another show. It meant nothing. Even if it's not supposed to be for the big universe, it still means it's here today, gone tomorrow. In the next 3 weeks, Black Adam comes out this weekend. We got Wakanda in 2-3 weeks. She-Hulk will not be talked about. Even if Black Adam is bad, it won't be talked about because it was there. It was meaningless. I can't even give it I'm not gonna rate it a score because it'll be in the negatives. It's the worst show I've ever seen in my life.
Wow.
It is.
Wow.
It is. It really is. It was pointless.
Home Alone. Wow.
It's the worst show I've ever seen in my life, bro. Even as a kid, there's shows that I'm sure we all have revisionist history on. Like, please don't kill me. Like, I can't watch Family Matters no more. Watching it as an adult, my brain is tired, way different. When I was a kid, I loved that Urkel was killing the house. Now that I'm older, I will kill Urkel if he was killing the house. Like, it's annoying.
It's annoying. like go home, Roger. Annoying. I mean, even though it's a different show, but go home, Urkel. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, I got you.
You know what I'm saying? Right. But I've never watched a show, whether it lasted for a season or 2 or 3. Like, I've never seen anything. Like, you love Smallville. You know the last few seasons of Smallville. Is it that bad?
The last few seasons are pretty damn bad. Like,
worse than She-Hulk.
Personally,
the worst of the Flash seasons was better than She-Hulk, man.
I mean, the last few episodes of Smallville were bad, but I can at least say there were sometimes, especially the episodes with Zod, I would rather watch She-Hulk than Zod.
That's real.
Like, don't get me wrong, and y'all, anybody who watches the show know, you can ask Jay. I'm the biggest Smallville person you will ever meet. Seriously, I got picked on in high school because I talked about Smallville so much. But okay, I mean, Jay, there's a reason why you're on the show, because you're an honest guy. You're my boy. I know you since the womb, and probably from the womb to the tomb. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see how I just did that right there with the rhyme? Your boy got bars, baby. Boy got bars. Charmaine.
Oh, my turn now.
Your turn. And I want to know, because here's the thing too. We talk about this a lot on the show. I felt like a lot of the problems, not Jay's issues, but a lot of problems I hear outside are problems from She-Hulk as a woman. Okay, first people had a problem with her twerking. Don't understand that, but okay, whatever. You guys, it's a whole different. Just you're stupid.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I can't understand why you're mad at that when it was like a post credit. Well, whatever. The girl was just having fun. But I want to know from episode 1 to 9 what you thought.
Mm-hmm. So for me, like when you called and asked if I wanted to be on this episode, I had only seen the first 2 episodes.
Damn.
So I'm like, yeah. Sure.
That speaks volumes right there. Damn.
So I was like, yeah, I'll watch all the episodes so I can be prepared for Blerd Paradox tonight. So I'm watching it and I get finished with it and I'm like, that was just okay. It was...
Oh.
I rate in shows, if it's not something that's good where I'm like, oh, you got to watch this, I'm just like, that was all right. It was okay to watch.
Wow.
There were bits that I liked.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, I had no problem with Meg, and it was like a fun little post-credit scene.
Yeah, exactly.
Anybody having a backlash over that, I'm like, whatever.
I didn't understand it.
Yeah,
either.
I didn't understand it at all.
As far, I mean, and the argument, what was the argument that people were saying like, oh, this isn't your typical Marvel movie?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, okay, whatever category it lies under, is it good or not?
Oh shit!
I see. I said, yo, go ahead.
So I'm like, I'm sitting here watching it, and I'm like, okay, I'm like, some of the jokes aren't really hitting for me, and of course, I love the Netflix Daredevil series. You know that was
probably the best series. The best series.
Right. So you're gonna be excited to see him up here, and it's like, okay, what type of role is he gonna play on this show? And it really wasn't that great of a role.
It wasn't.
A little bit for me. I'm like, well, why did they? I know he's a lawyer, but at the same time, I'm like, well, why did they put him up here?
Why is he in California? Like, I mean, they do explain that, but it's like, you could pick any other lawyer. You just picked this one. Well, I know why he picked that one, because he knew he was Daredevil, but still, I get you.
Like one of the best lawyers,
right,
or whatever. You really like trusted him, but still, I'm like, as much as I love Daredevil, I'm like, they could have did without having him up here.
You know what? You make a good point, because I don't remember being blown away by his purpose. I was like, it's Daredevil.
About him being up there, that was blown away. Because one thing when it comes with Marvel now, it's like, oh, we're gonna put in this like little Easter egg here and get people.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna put in this like little post scene here, and they just think.
Facts. Absolutely.
All of that is great.
Stuff. Wait, you had a question, Jay? Oh, you was just praising Shaw. Okay, got you. Sorry, Shaw. My bad.
No. To her comment about Easter egg, look at the difference at the first few phases in their Easter eggs, and look at the difference now.
Yep.
At the ending of what was it, Avengers, when they showed Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch in the tube, like people lost their fucking minds.
Yeah.
Yep.
You bring Daredevil. And it's like,
well, you know.
Oh, Daredevil's coming.
and it would have just been fine if when the fashion designer left the box and you just seen the helmet, like, oh shoot, it's Daredevil. But y'all actually went and brought him in, and he kind of served no purpose. I get it. All right. Yeah. I mean, he really did. Like, if she could have took those clowns out by herself, she really didn't even need Daredevil. So, okay. Yes, but continue, Shar. Go ahead.
Because, I mean, like, that whole part where it's like, I mean, what's the one scene that we all like from the Netflix show when he's fighting them off in the hallway? Yeah. So they did that here, but she's going to come in busted in as She-Hulk. And she said that little line. What did she say? She was like, She-Hulk smash or something.
She was like, She-Hulk smashes a lot of things, plus Daredevil. Like, it was some shit along that line. But yes, you're absolutely. She was like, plus season. Yes.
all this flashy fighting. I can just smash through, and that's all we got to do.
Yeah. I want to say something real quick.
Y'all got some cheese? Where's some cheese at?
Like, I definitely feel Matt, the dude who played Charlie Cox, whatever his name is, I definitely feel like he's a great Daredevil, but I love his Matt Murdock more. I love his Matt Murdock. He has it down to a T. Like when he's doing the lawyer thing, and like, you know, he's just like, well, your honor, my client is this, that. Even when he's in Homecoming or Far From Home, the brick comes through the window. He plays such a good Daredevil. I mean, he plays such a good Matt Murdock. Like, yeah. I like seeing him, and which is weird, I like seeing him in Matt Murdock mode more than I like seeing him in Daredevil mode.
Yeah, because as far as all the lawyer stuff in She-Hulk, Matt Murdock was only like real lawyer that I could see that was actually like being a good lawyer. Because some of the other lawyer stuff that was happening in She-Hulk, I was like, I'm not a lawyer. I don't know anything about this, but that doesn't seem right.
That doesn't seem right. That doesn't seem right.
Like Wong taking the homie out, and it's like at the end of the episode where it's like, well, you do know you admitted to freeing a criminal and taking him out. And he's like, oh well, deuces, I'm out, bye.
Nobody tried to stop him. Like, okay, Wong, and you're like
y'all ain't gonna get him.
But and then I felt like She-Hulk kind of betrayed my man Abomination at the end of that episode. Like, your man was trying to make money. You didn't really have to tell the cops that he was turning into the Abomination. You could have just been like, oh, he was just here.
Bruh, for a whole second, I was like, oh, snap, Abomination is a part of this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I had thought too.
Okay.
A part of demeaning She-Hulk.
Right.
Yeah. Like, oh, what happened?
Your man was real live. Okay. He was real live, a promotional speaker.
Motivational speaker.
He gave you the pyramid scheme, and he was up there like, "Yay, what up, guys?" Yes.
He went to Kevin and said, "I want him to be accountable for his own actions." And then when it was over, he was already locked up. Like,
and not only that, but if you skip ahead, then he got out. So what was the point? The point?
He went right back in and got him out, asking about the Wi-Fi password.
Exactly. Wong, and he's literally sitting there like, man, what took you so long, man? I've been sitting here for like a day. But yes, go ahead, Sean.
But yeah, I mean, like, and to go to like the final episode, the finale, like, yeah, the whole intro thing, I love that.
That was great.
Like, that was great. That was really cool. But yeah, as far as She-Hulk as a whole, it's like it was okay. It was all right.
And Shaw, I'm not gonna lie, I'm really shocked at Shaw's thing. I'm really shocked at Shaw's.
I am too. She said it was okay.
Yeah,
I'm hot garbage.
Oh wow, I thought she was gonna say it was good at least.
No, I thought it was gonna be trash. That's
because even I saw the episode where you guys were talking about Love and Thunder. So and I'm the one where I'm like, it was okay.
I'm still standing on that hill by myself. I'm still standing on that hill by myself, holding it down. Holding it down. I'm fighting all people on the hill. I'm king of the hill up here, baby. I'm still holding and swinging. It's just me on the hill by myself.
Yeah,
I'm by myself. I'm by myself, big time. Oh my God.
Yeah, like, with stuff like that, it's like, I'm gonna tell the truth. If I'm on my phone as I'm watching whatever show I'm watching,
yeah.
I said the same thing, man.
It's okay. I'm gonna be like, oh, how did you like She-Hulk? I'm like, should I watch it? Be like, if you're a fan of Marvel and you haven't watched it yet, watch it. It's in phase 4, but it's not great.
I learned how to fry zucchini while She-Hulk was on. I went and Googled how McDonald's put the barbecue sauce in the pack while She-Hulk was on.
Damn. Damn, Jay. Damn. Okay, so Well, once again, welcome to
That's
my world. Welcome to my world, because if I was standing on the hill alone with Thor, Love, and Thunder, I'm standing on the hill alone with She-Hulk. Like,
you're not so alone, because there's a lot of apologists out here. So for at least for that one, you got some behind you.
I do like it. The wedding episode to me was far. And first, let me get off.
Oh.
Let me. I'm gonna get into. I'm gonna get into why. Okay, let me start with my negatives first. Jennifer Walters never grew as a person. That's number one. She never grew as a person. It was, hey, I'm She-Hulk. That's it. And I hate the fact, and it could have been with how she looked at herself, but I hate the fact that She-Hulk had all the confidence in the world, but Jennifer didn't. And it's kind of hard to justify that when it's not like Bruce in the beginning. Her and She-Hulk, there is no split personality. It's her.
Right.
So it was hard for me to justify, like, damn, just like, now me, I think the girl who plays little hot mama, you know what I'm saying? She bad. Okay. I'm like, okay. But I didn't like that. To me, there was no character. Go ahead.
And to piggyback, even if that was the case, they did not do a good job of putting it on the screen.
Yeah, they did. And they really didn't. There was no confidence in her. Like, I used the perfect example when she was doing the dating profile. You see how she struggled with just her? You know yourself better than anybody. But then she put She-Hulk, and it's like, sure, I know exactly what to put. I'm like, that kind of doesn't make any sense. But okay. All right, I'm gonna rock with you, even though I don't agree with that. You don't have a split personality. It's not like Bruce in the beginning. You are She-Hulk. She-Hulk is you. So I had a problem with that. Her villains were a joke. Okay. Let's just go ahead and say that. Her villains were a joke. I would at least like to have at least one episode when she fought somebody super serious, and it was like, damn. And I know we in the beginning of the show, and when I say the beginning of the show, I know we in the first season, but I would have liked her to maybe fight somebody that, she had to come back to, like, okay, this one's too much for me. I would have liked that. I feel like the Abomination was wasted. Okay. Abomination was wasted. Period. Like, I don't know what he's doing with Wong. Maybe they selling some coke. I don't know what they're doing, but like, I was like, okay, this.
It's like they only put him in there to explain why we saw him in Shang-Chi.
Literally. And that's why. That's really why he was in there. Because they're explaining why he was in Shang-Chi. Exactly. So I had a problem with that.
Yo.
Man, thanks, Big. Thanks. Appreciate it, my man. I definitely had a problem with that. Other than that, I kind of really didn't have a problem with the show. I liked it. Let me just go ahead now. There were episodes that I did not like, but like the construction village people. I thought the episode was funny as hell. I'm like, all they got is like magical crowbars and shit. I was like, okay, that's pretty funny. But the whole Josh, and first of all, I don't like the fact that his name was Josh, and I don't like that fact because somebody took my name and tried to justify that. But you knew who he was the minute he walked up to her. You could tell his MO was all the way, I'm just trying to get this information, such and such. Now, for it be the dude, I get it. It was typical writing. I'm gonna get her blood. Come at me, bro. I'm like, oh my God. The minute he did that, I said, this is it. This episode is done. Then they went to the Kevin thing. I like that. Her breaking the fourth wall like she does in the comics. I was all for that. I'm like, this is great. She's breaking the fourth wall. Yep, go ahead.
When shows like In Living Color and Mad TV existed and they spoofed things, what was the key in what they were spoofing? It was popular, right?
True.
It was funny. It was something great, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they spoofed their own ending. Come at me, bro. The original ending if you spoof shit, you're spoofing shit. So Kevin was shit because you're spoofing something that wasn't working in the first place.
Now
she said, well, this is corny, it's not working. You're right. So why are you spoofing it? And then you made it worse because you spoofed something that was stupid.
Now, I will say this. It would have been 10 times better if they had the real Kevin in there. It would have been 10 times better. For it to be a robot, it's kind of like, what? Like, wait a damn minute. Like,
oh, and surprisingly, the name Kevin is an acronym for something.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I felt that was stupid. I felt for it to be a Kevin machine and not, it would have been great if she would have busted into the office.
Hat, right?
Right. Now, if they came in and they were literally in there and Kevin was like, "Oh, She-Hulk," and he got up, I would have liked it 10 times better. But for it to be a machine, I was kind of like, all right, that's, you know what it felt like? I'm not gonna lie to y'all. It felt like The Matrix. It felt like it felt like they
Colonel Sanders.
It felt like they the architect. That's exactly what it was like. What it was like. We call him Colonel Sanders. I don't know if you ever seen The Matrix, but in The Matrix, there's this dude like Colonel Sanders, but he was the architect. He was the father of The Matrix.
When you spoof trash, your spoof is trash.
So it was kind of like, wait a damn minute. So y'all literally took The Matrix, okay? You took the ending of the latest Matrix because that's literally what they did in it.
And people hate it.
And they literally did that, and y'all put it in She-Hulk for it to be a machine. And I literally was like, if this ain't that's the first thing I thought about. Like, it's the damn Matrix. It's the damn Matrix.
This show was shit.
Now I will say this: the whole Hulk thing and Hulk having his son, it was forced. There's no information about it, but I know what it does. It forces people to go Google Hulk's son. Now,
what I did.
Right, which is normal because that's what they want. Because the thing is, if you go Google it, you'll get the quick info for it, and they won't have to come out with an origin story. I get it. That's fine. Okay. It could have went a little bit better. But okay.
A little bit.
I'm going to give you props. I'm going to give you your okay.
It threw a dart at the wall and landed on Scar.
And it landed on Scar. Literally. That's literally what happened. So besides the Matrix ending, and I know y'all saying set up for the movie, but let me just tell you right now, they already gave you the Avengers already.
I mean, they said that in the finale when she was talking to him, like save it for the movie.
Exactly, save it for the movie. They didn't gave you the new Avengers lineup already, so we already got that. So I, for one, would like to see a season 2 of She-Hulk because I did enjoy it. Now, is it my favorite show? No. Not by far, but it is a good show. I truly enjoyed it. Now, but y'all gotta realize, okay, here it is.
Oh no! What are you about to say?
I'm about to log off, yo. Like,
I'm not, because I know what y'all want me to say. Y'all like, oh, John's about to say it's the best damn show in the MCU. No, but it was enjoyable, but it did have bad parts. It really did. I really don't think She-Hulk grew as a character. That was my main thing. Jennifer, and I keep saying Jennifer, but Jennifer is She-Hulk. There was no growth on her end. Everybody told her what to do. There was she didn't have, to me, they didn't make her as independent as they could. I hated the fact that every dude in there was a damn douche. Like, first of all, it really was. I hated that every dude was a douche. And just like I mean, a She-Hulk hater party with all dudes. Like, I'm like, really, guys? Really? Like, y'all hate She-Hulk this much that y'all waited till a Friday night to have a party about how much you hate She-Hulk. There's plenty of other things you can be doing on a Friday night. You can be playing Warzone. You can be doing a whole bunch of shit. But you chose the She-Hulk party.
Did you see how corny and cliche that was?
Yeah, it was really.
What's up with that Thor? Yeah. The girl Thor.
Oh, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I to this day, I still say the man bashing the She-Hulk is terrible. Like, it is by far the worst. Like, I don't know. And I was looking in the crowd. There wasn't too many brothers in that joint. I saw about 2 in the crowd, but I was like, nah, there's no way. But I do like it. I enjoyed it. I definitely have hopes for season 2, but I don't think I'm going to get a season 2 into like another year or so right off the bat. I don't think we're getting a season 2 for like another year. I definitely think it's coming.
Lucky they on streaming services. They are so lucky.
You know, it's funny you said that because I do think if this was like on a network like CW or something, it would not get picked up for season 2. It would not. Yeah, it would not get picked up. It would not get picked up. So, but this is what we talked about weeks ago. Marvel has created something, even if it's bad, people just know it's Marvel, so they're going to put their time in to watch it. Mm-hmm. They're going to put their time in to watch it.
Their time and their money.
Their time and their money.
If it was in the theater, there would be, I'm going to go see it.
Exactly. And you know what? Me and Jay had this discussion all the time. Jay asked me, hey man, you going to go see Black Adam? And I said, hell no. Bashar asked me what I'm going to be doing like in a week or so.
Seeing Black Adam.
I'm gonna be seeing Black Adam. As much shit as I talked about Black Adam and how I don't like The Rock being Black Adam, I'm gonna see it. So, yes, I enjoyed it. Mm-hmm. It's not the best. It's not the best series. There were some things that were bad in it, but I overall enjoyed it. I enjoyed it.
I can understand you saying like you enjoyed it because it's like new entertainment is something new. Like in that aspect, it's like it's something new in the MCU. But yeah,
Sean, I'm really shocked. You have completely.
You thought I was gonna like it?
I thought she was gonna like it. I really did. I know everybody. I know everybody waited when it was better than then, and I'm scared to say like
It's better than what?
Well, I honestly can't even think about that because I did end up watching Miss Marvel, and I did think Miss Marvel was good too.
I watched Miss Marvel. Yeah, I've been mean.
I did enjoy Miss Marvel.
I know it's better than She-Hulk.
But and if I'm being honest, it may be on the lower end of the MCU shows.
It's the lowest.
It may just be on the low.
It's the lowest. It's the worst MCU anything ever made.
There is no reason where I would put it up on the list. It's at the bottom. There's no reason I would.
That's including Love and Thunder.
Oh, well, wait a minute. Y'all keep going back. I'm on the hill by myself.
I'm agreeing with you. It's better. Love and Thunder is better than She-Hulk.
Ooh.
Screaming Goats alone.
Yeah, I would rather watch Love and Thunder again than watch the entirety of She-Hulk.
That's a fact. It's a fact. I'll watch Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman over She-Hulk.
Whoa, all right. Stop it. No. Stop it, Jay. Stop it. Shaw, don't laugh at that bullshit. Don't laugh at that bullshit. Because I guarantee
it ain't no bull. I'm dead.
My mom used to watch that back in the day.
That shit was terrible. Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman. I'm like, how do y'all watch this book? And it was only everybody over 40 who watched Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman.
I'm so serious.
Whoa,
I'm so serious, bro.
Holy shit.
I'm so serious. It's the worst thing I've ever seen that I could. You know how we watch a lot of stuff when we kids, we might remember and don't remember and stuff. But I can honestly say I've never seen a show as worse as this. I've seen shows get canceled after a season.
I give you one. Would you rather watch Wonder Woman 84 or She-Hulk?
Wonder Woman 84. I already said like the Chris Pine jokes when he came back to life alone is better than all 9 episodes of She-Hulk.
God, bro, Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
Absolutely. Every DC movie ever made from OG Superman to Richard Pryor is just better than She-Hulk, man. It just is what it is. It's that bad, bro. Like it's I don't see.
Oh, Jabril just made a good point. How about Iron Fist over She-Hulk? Iron Fist was
Iron Fist. What's Iron Fist? Oh, I never seen Iron Fist.
Oh man.
I've Iron Fist and
Iron Fist was bad. Okay, Shaw. Yeah. Let me hear that, Shaw. Okay.
I don't know. I mean, they're both bad.
I mean, Iron Fist was bad.
So I agree with Chardin. She-Hulk is still the worst anything ever made. I couldn't go that issue.
So long ago. I mean, I don't know. I can't choose.
Oh my God. Like like, don't get me wrong. Like, there were bad episodes. But to me, it truly was not like terrible. I looked forward to watching it. I really did. I looked forward to watching it. I did.
It's just from an industry standpoint, and don't get me wrong, I can't complain about what Disney's doing from a business level because they are a monopoly within its own. So of course I'm not going to question the business acumen of why they would release a She-Hulk even though it's trash. But see, I'm speaking from a fan who wanted to be entertained. When I'm sitting here fighting for Judge Dredd to be a movie or a Netflix show, or I got to wait over 20 years for a new Spawn movie, or I got to pray to God they actually make another Kick-Ass movie, and Kick-Ass 2 almost didn't get made because the first one was getting bootleg and they weren't making their money back.
Right.
And I see She-Hulk just get greenlit, pushed through, and get a bunch of apologists, not you, Josh, but a bunch of other people apologists who saying they like the show because it's different, which is not a good reasoning, opinion, or excuse for why the show is good. It's fucking baffling to me, and I'm tired of all of it, to be honest with you. It's just, I just watched Daredevil get pulled from Netflix when I should be getting another season of Daredevil on Netflix.
Daredevil was damn good. Like,
sometimes I'm
Punisher.
tired of like
Punisher too.
Like okay stuff, like mediocre media.
Yeah,
like something that's good, like something that
So,
you need to watch.
yes.
I was
Sandman. That's why when you hear Sandman, I'm like, yes.
Sandman is still right now best show of 2022. Best show of 2022. And Daredevil was a booty call, yes. And Daredevil was a booty call. He was the late night double D call. You see what I did right there? He's the late night double D call. Sandman right now, Sandman is the best show of 2022. Hands down right now. Still go. Now let me ask you this. I was telling my cousin this at a party this week. I was telling her if She-Hulk was written like you ever seen The Lincoln Lawyer? Have you ever heard of The Lincoln Lawyer? It was a movie in a series. The movie had Matthew McConaughey in it. And the series is like basically a lawyer who works in his car and stuff like that. Like he has an office, but he mostly works in his car because he's doing cases. If She-Hulk was written around her being a lawyer first, and then She-Hulk second, I think it would have been a lot better. Because you said something that was very good, both of you. Her cases weren't nothing to go like, oh shoot, something's going on. If it had that, I feel like you at least can focus on that.
And that's a good point you made, because when she got hired by the firm, I'm thinking to myself, so we gonna get 9 episodes of her defending different superheroes through cases.
Exactly.
Okay, that's kind of hard.
Okay,
right? That's kind of hard. Like,
right.
Okay, it could be, it could have been Daredevil. It could be a small time superhero. The dude who keep coming back to life is an actual superhero in the comic book,
right,
but minor in nature.
Right.
It was gonna be situations like that where it's almost like a murder mystery for superheroes. Like, this dude died by fire. Was it really this fire hero, or was it blood? Okay, I was like, okay,
that would have been dope.
What they about to do with a mix of her being She-Hulk at night.
Right.
Okay,
right.
Nah.
And I truly do believe too, Marvel has the formula to say laughter works. And there are sometimes the jokes where like they were kind of cringy. They were pretty cringy. Like, I didn't know how long she was gonna let the Daredevil joke go, how she was just smashing Daredevil. I'm like, okay, we get it. You slept with Daredevil, I get it. 2-3 jokes, I'm in. Okay. But I'm like, how often she gonna keep talking about her smashing Daredevil? I'm like, okay, cool, you got it. All right, we got it. Like, and I understand she a woman too. She got to get her rocks off too. I get it. I'm like, okay, come on now, we get it. You slept with Daredevil, we got it. Noted. But I do believe Daredevil should have never been in She-Hulk. Never.
I agree.
He should have never been. It was a waste.
was a waste.
Us getting the helmet was enough. If we would have just got the helmet, boom, that would prove, okay, we still know Daredevil in the MCU. Done deal. That's all we need. Get it. I got it. Because in a way, like, he's smashing and then going back to Hell's Kitchen. You may not see this dude ever again. You may not see this dude ever again. Like, and now he's at the cookout. Like, you're at the cookout? Damn! Slow down! Slow down, Murdoch! Slow down!
That part for me where, okay, at the end, where she's like, oh, my show, I want this to be my ending. And you got Daredevil sitting there with your family at the cookout. And I'm like,
I was like, wait a damn minute. So he just
potato salad with raisins
right,
in it.
eat potato salad with raisins in it.
He's smiling like he a family man. I live in Hell's Kitchen. And
your man
already family drama because Hulk comes in with his son.
And then I would have been like, oh, this kind of awkward. I would have been like, oh, all right, Jennifer, I'm out. I got to stick out and like, I'm out. I'm like, show me to the gate. I'm out right now. It's too much going on here. I'm like, it's too much. Oh, right. So I'm a lawyer. So you don't make money. Hold on, baby. I'm Daredevil. I'll drop the double D in you right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what's going on here? So the show was good.
Even if Daredevil was in it, the build up, like the greatest, one of the best build ups to something that was predictable ever to me is the first Matrix movie. Yes, we knew Keanu Reeves was the one, but the impact of when he finally is the one was like, the whole theater erupted when she went to his ear and said, "The Oracle told me that I will fall in love with the one, and it's you. Wake up." I tell you, the whole theater erupted when it first came out.
I even tell you that scene, and I know when he even tells Morpheus, "I'm not the one," because he doesn't believe it himself. But then when he first sees the code, it's like, holy hell, he's the one. You know what I'm saying? You're like, holy shit, he's the one.
Morpheus like, I knew it.
Morpheus like, my years of Zion, we are saved. Yes, I was not wrong this time. Here's the one. Like, you're right. Morpheus is like, hell yeah. And Morpheus was dying on that hill by himself too. Your man Morpheus was dying on that hill by himself. He was getting beat by the ages. But yes, I do think they're going to learn from this mistake. I do think they're going to learn from this. And I do believe that second season will be better if they have one. I do believe that. I do believe there's going to be a better second season.
We'll see. I mean,
I might not know because I'm not.
I may not even take the time to watch it.
I'm not going to know because that was deplorable, son.
God damn. I do think it's going to be good next season for sure. But to be perfectly honest with you too, I think she's going to get a new season. But like I said, I don't think it's going to happen no time soon. In fact, I think she would be in a movie before she get another season.
I learned how to knit a sweater while She-Hulk was on.
That's wild. The fact that you Googled how they put barbecue sauce in packets during She-Hulk is enough. That's like Jesus.
I did.
That's great.
I did.
Like, yeah, let me just.
Yep. I didn't miss a thing, bro.
It had the typical, like, right, Shadow, like the ending, to me, the ending, if it had been like actually Kevin, I would have been like, okay, this is great. This is great. Like, I would have liked that, but I can wish. But like I said, we'd already set up the Avengers, so we know who a good portion are going to be. We know about the Thunderbolts, even though I have some questions about that, but we're out of time for that.
I heard, what's the actress that played Black Widow?
Scarlett?
What's her real life name?
Scarlett Johansson. Yeah, Joe.
She's executive producer.
Oh, that makes sense after they screwed her on the jump, so that would kind of make sense.
The casting makes sense too.
I don't know. I would like Zemo. And then,
they're heroes, bro.
I know, but you do know too, in the episode, not in the episode, but in one alteration of the Thunderbolts, Ghost Rider's on the team too.
Zemo's not a Thunderbolt, right?
No, he is.
He is, right?
He is a Thunderbolt.
But he's not the leader like
he's not the leader like he's supposed to be. It's Black Widow's sister. She's the leader, I think. I'm pretty sure. I have questions about that.
What does this mean?
It means that the MCU. It means that the MCU is running out of steam.
Yeah,
they're running out of steam.
Starving.
They're running out of steam. And here's the thing too. It's like the Oracle. I know we keep making references to the Matrix, but the Oracle said it. Everything that has a beginning has an end. And Marvel is starting to reach that end. And I think they're just reaching. They're just reaching at this point and trying to grab onto something before they fall. That's what I think is going on.
Let me ask this question. With them propping up Kang as the new big bad umbrella villain for the entire MCU phase, what the hell team you got that's about to go up against this man right now?
We're gonna make one up because technically,
Marvels, Thunderbolts, She-Hulk, Hulk,
and we do know that Kang is a powerful villain.
Thor's adopted daughter.
Yeah,
are they still involved? Is it?
I'm curious to see where the future of the MCU is going. I'm truly curious.
It's going to be interesting to see because I'm just here for the ride, and I'll say if it's good or not.
Yeah, but I definitely feel like after this, Marvel just needs to go ahead and just for a while just sit down, just for a while.
The build up for Thanos and the heroes it took to get Thanos. Even though it wasn't directly comic book related,
right?
That's what it took, even in the comic book, even though it was done differently.
Correct.
It was the same people.
Correct.
Cap, Wolverine, Spider-Man, all of them. It took that in the comic book, albeit differently written, but same narrative.
I'm still upset we didn't get my Illuminati.
It took the same people.
I'm still upset we didn't get my Illuminati, who I really wanted. We got some off.
You got it.
No, we got some. No, we got some multiverse bullshit that I was like, "What the hell is this? This is not my Illuminati."
Hey, look. This is. I don't know if you ever watched the Cedric the Entertainer show. His little
the skit show that he had.
Sketch comedy show. Remember, he was the lady in the kitchen.
The chef. We got mashed potatoes and corn.
We ain't got no more peas. We ain't got no more cornbread. Yep, mashed potatoes or corn. That's Disney.
Mashed potatoes and corn. That's all we got.
That's what they're doing to everybody.
That's all we got.
This is it. This is your scoop. This is your scoop. This is your hero.
Yep.
This is your villain.
Yep.
That's it.
Yep.
Take it or leave it.
Yep. And I'm just really curry. I was like curious about ain't no more green beans. All we got is mashed potatoes and corn. Like I'm curious to see where we're gonna go, but until then, I guess Shaw would just be on the show.
I mean, when you need me, I'm here.
Hey! So, and basically, we could talk about it in a nutshell. But you're right. We got Black Adam, and we're gonna wrap it up because, according to analytics, you guys don't watch past 40 minutes. Make sure you hit that like and that subscribe button. But so next week we got, not this week, next week. Next week we got Black Adam, or is it this week?
Black Adam is this weekend.
Okay, Black Adam is this weekend.
Yeah.
Like you said, we got Wakanda Forever in like 2 weeks. I didn't even know that thing said November. I was blown. I was like, damn, that's right around the corner.
November 11th.
So we got that. So we'll be talking about that. Yeah,
they released the trailer. And time flies because the night of the trailer was the same weekend that what's the name of that show? Nope movie. The same weekend Nope came out is when they first released the Wakanda trailer. Saturday.
And I have not seen, because I know me and trailers. I don't watch trailers. So I've only seen the teaser for Black Adam, and I only seen the teaser for Wakanda Forever. So I have not watched any trailers. I have not watched any trailers, so I'm pretty excited because I don't watch trailers no more.
Black Adam gave away a lot.
Man. Yeah, in the teaser it gave away a lot. It gave away a lot in the teaser.
Justice Society of America.
Justice Society. The minute Hawkman and Dr. Fate are teamed up, you already know it's the Justice Society right there. I'm like, well, here we go, Justice and the Adam Smash or whatever, because he was in the Justice Society. So I'm like, geez, they done gave it. Right here, right now. They should have
gave that away. Yeah, they should have gave that away. I was like, oh damn. Oh damn.
Hey, Jabril's wife said, "Keep it down." She watching the last episode.
No.
Well, guys, it's been a real stream. For everybody that the chat is popping, thank y'all for chatting in. Like, seriously, y'all, blessings for y'all watching the stream. Like, seriously, we're just a couple nerds and nerd girls who like talking about nerdy things. So I'm happy that you guys stopped past. I truly do appreciate it. Like, y'all really don't know, like, sometimes it get me to crying. You know what I'm saying? But thank y'all. I'm gonna let everybody do their outro. You know, if you got any social media, if you want some people to follow y'all, you know, just say it. Go ahead, do y'all thing. Ladies first, Charmaine.
My social media, Little Star Char. That's where you can mainly find me. Instagram, mainly that one because I'm not on Twitter like that. So, Little Star Char on Instagram if you want to follow. I don't do anything up there.
You heard her. Go follow her. Don't make me come for you. Jason.
Super J1118 on Instagram. I'm on there, sort of, kind of. It's just J on Twitter. I'm on there, sort of, kind of. I tweet a little bit. All I gotta say is, man, just don't watch She-Hulk.
Damn, God. Blerd Paradox, which is me. Hey, it's me. It's Blerd. You can find me on social media. Oh, wow. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me on Twitter. You can find me on Xbox. You can find me on PC. And if you want that working Super Smash Brothers, you can come get it there too. Feel this Falcon Punch. It is what it is. But I appreciate y'all for watching. And tune in next week, because next week we are going to do our top 5. And I'm telling Charmaine right now, and I'm looking into the camera because I can't look here because this is my screen. But Char, next week you will be here for our top 5. And I know I'm putting you on the spot, but
yeah, I can probably think of something. Because I don't watch a lot of horror, but I can come up with something.
Okay, bet. Shadow, I am going to be putting the only because we do it live, but I am going to put timestamps in because thanks to Google Analytics, I know that y'all just click the stuff. Too. Yes, I will start putting time descriptions in so that way you can just hit what you want to listen to and be good with it. But thank y'all. We love y'all. Stay frosty. And remember, if you can't be good at it. Man.